Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to be unboxing the Monday Night War Dusty Rhodes Build-A-Figure set. Now, I have to admit, this is kind of crazy because it spans the entire wars, basically. You go from Razor Ramon with the yellow, that's back in the 1993 era, all the way to 2000 with Lita. So sit back, relax, let's open these up, and we're going to talk about them. All right, the first one up is going to be Razor Ramon. As we all know, later on he becomes Scott Hall with the NWO, but before he was Scott Hall, he had to start out as Razor Ramon. This is a classic Razor Ramon. Mattel getting the most out of their mold. Most of these are going to be reprints. Now, the only thing different between this one and some of the other ones is that he's in the yellow-ish orange, however you want to look at it. But it's a typical Razor Ramon that we've already seen multiple times. Now, unfortunately, you have to get this figure along with the other ones in order to build the Dusty Rhodes. Now, I am a fan of Scott Halls, so I will buy all the Scott Halls, Kevin Nash's, that kind of stuff. So if they're trying to trick me into buying one, they didn't have to try too hard. Next up is going to be Lita. Lita here, once again, almost the exact replica of what they've already put out. The only thing that's a little bit different, I think, is they give you the women's title and then the actual pink and black. Now, Lita, not a whole lot of characters, so I'm kind of glad that they re-released this because unless you got it a while ago, you probably didn't get it. Lita, very good figure, especially if you're wanting that women's title from the 1990s. I do like the look of this Lita. This Lita does come with another set of hands. It's the two fingers up for the Hardy Boys type look. So you do have a couple of extras along with the Dusty Rhodes feature. So if you're looking for a good Lita and you don't want to break the bank, this is the one to get. Now, this one's very controversial. It's the Ultimate Warrior, but this Ultimate Warrior was actually supposed to be an Ultimate Edition for the crowdfund that was supposed to take place for the Nitro set that didn't get funded. Once again, we're getting another wrestler from that group into the Elite instead of the Ultimate Edition. Now, I'm a sucker for it because I like it because it's just unique enough to make you want to have it in the set. As you can see, Ultimate Warrior in blue jeans, boots, and that cool duster. That duster is almost exactly designed to the T of what he wore onto Nitro. I would have to say that this is probably my favorite WCW Ultimate Warrior look out of his short little tenure while he was there. I'm really kind of glad that they still went ahead and gave us this figure, even though that crowd did not get funded. He does come with another set of hands. He has that pointing finger. He also comes with mic holding hands. And speaking of mics, you can see that that's an actual WCW microphone instead of the regular WWE microphone. So once again, you get a couple cool features along with this. Now, last but not least, we have Six, or as he later becomes, X-Pac. Once again, I'm showing that this goes all the way across the entire gambit because you have two from WCW and two from WWE, or WWF from at the time, however you want to go. But this Six is the Chase. What it's missing, and I don't have, is the Chase version has the word 6 across the belly. I don't need that, but other than that, the figure is the exact same. As you can see, he has the two sweet hands, plus he has his fist hands or karate chopping hands, however you want to look at it. And then if you look at him, it is very, very cool. I am glad that they actually did bring it in because those colors just pop. I love that it does come with the two sweet hands and that he's ready to come for action. Now, when you put them all together and you get the build of character, you're going to get Dusty Rhodes, but not a wrestling Dusty Rhodes. You're going to get the NWO manager Dusty Rhodes. I kind of wish that he would have came with a red jacket because that's what he usually wore whenever he was doing it. And he was pretty much the manager of Hall and Nash, actually, whenever he was with the NWO. Once again, you have the body. It's painted on, so it's not a t-shirt material. It's painted to look like a t-shirt. Plus, he's got his blue jeans on. He does come with the NWO hat, but he also has that weird mullet thing that he would wear. So I'm really glad that they got the details because that's the type of hairstyle that he would wear when he was commentating for WCW. Then he turned into the NWO. I don't know why they did it, but I think it was one of those things. He was a WWE guy, so they just went ahead and made him into the NWO because that's kind of what their shtick was. When you boil it all down, there was a few WCW people came in, but for the most part, it was WWE people going to WCW. Now, if I had to rank them, I would say that the Ultimate Warrior, just because of the uniqueness and that it's not a 100% repaint, I'd have to say that he was the number one overall. What is your thoughts? What are your opinions? What do you think of this collection? Is this something that you want in your collection? If you do, please, I think you still go to walmart.com. You can get most of these, but more often than not, you're probably going to have to go aftermarket. That's been my review. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? Please like and share. Be nice to yourself, be nice to others, and we'll see you the next time. Have a great day.